A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
From his end zone, Wilson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. San Francisco ready for their first drive of the game on offense. And in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Garoppolo. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to bunt the football. Back deep, Brandon Powell. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there. And just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' 2nd Super Bowl title.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 70 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, and a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know the good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs, you know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be...
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes.
Aaron
record his 5th sack of the season. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything, as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise. That's out to the flat for Akers. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll try and run for this. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
On the return is Brandon Powell. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top for Cup. That's going to be knocked away.
also on as the punter, Riley Dixon. Oh, what a juke into space. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Garoppolo. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. On 2nd and inches, Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
Here's one of the longest tenured members of the Super Bowl champs, Tyler Higbee, making the first down. 7th year as a starter for LA. Just a staple presence for the Rams at the tight end spot with a dash of dynamic plays along the way. One of those starters who may be overlooked, but a key part of why they won the Lombardi Trophy.
Stafford
Incomplete.
These Rams and Niners met 3 times a season ago. The Niners had the Rams number in the regular season, winning 31-10 in Santa Clara, and then again 27-24 in overtime in the season's final week. But the Rams got the last laugh in the AFC Championship game with that 20-17 victory.
Here's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Stafford on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead here, trying to make amends for that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, Christian McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they come at the running back position, and he proved it right there.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, Garoppolo. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell,
his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, you're not going to hear Jimmy Garoppolo mentioned among the strongest arms in the league, but that doesn't mean he can't beat you with a long one.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, now Stafford.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Play action. Stafford.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Stafford hooking up with Akers. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll go down at the 28. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off a play action. Here's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle for a Niner first down. Good strong throw and catch right there.
So far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Garoppolo now, first down throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Deshaun Watson, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. We'll stay in the NFC South as we head to Carolina to check on the Panthers. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Baker Mayfield, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Jamar Chase leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Rams, and they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half, and it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, Stafford. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll throw from the gun.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete.
4 yards remain for second down.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Rolling to his right.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Able to complete this one to McLeod.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Garoppolo again.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on a fumble return. Touchdown, LA. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Stafford. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Again, it's Stafford. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Back to throw, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Gay's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taking it about the 1. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Garoppolo. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Garoppolo to try again on second down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. They try to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And that nearly intercepted. He had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run over center with Mitchell. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 22. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Garoppolo. 49ers are going to be set up in the 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Going to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 15. Stafford now to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford.
This one brought in by Jefferson. Stafford finding Jefferson there. 1st down, L.A.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Complete to Allen Robinson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7th and 3.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
On the return is Powell.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. From the 50, Stafford. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Well, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford. Open man right side is Cup complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll go again here with Akers. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. they can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Garoppolo and the Niners now down 24-17. 34 seconds to go. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 10 seconds to go. Now Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. One final try now for Garoppolo. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Los Angeles, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next.